So this is me. I'm outside and it's kind of rainy. I'm in my little boring subdivision. Me and my girlfriend. Me and my girl. Where's she at? Well, there she is. My ride or die. We're learning to go potty outside, which is pretty freaking awesome. But John Lewis just died today, and I really didn't know a lot about John Lewis. To my ignorance, just hearing about it on the news and everything, and I'm inspired. I wish I could just gather all the teachers in my subdivision that's full of teachers and post up and march and advocate and do something huge, but I can't. I don't know what about me just can't start a movement or a protest. It's not that easy. People think it's that easy, but I think it's really hard. Most people do petitions, and I signed a petition, and I think that's so awesome to do a petition, but I want to do more. I want to do more than a petition, because see, behind a petition, it gets written, and people can ignore writing. It's kind of like you write a piece of paper, or you go to the mail and you get that junk mail. You know what I'm saying? You can just ignore it. Rosa, stop eating that. Stop eating that. Stop eating that. You don't have to pay attention to it. But when you protest, when you it's huge. And I don't know if you can notice that I'm black also, but with everything going on, the thunder, it's just hollering at me that times are changing and it's time for teachers to get a voice. I mean, some people might think, well, why do you go into teaching when you know you don't get paid, or you know you're not going to get paid a lot? And we know that. We don't do it for the money, and we're not asking to be millionaires. We're just asking to have a living wage, So so I got my t-shirt on. It says rise up and pray. Rise up and pray, because I always pray, and God takes care of me. You all don't even know. I'll have to tell you my testimony one day, but God takes care of me. You see the house behind me that you really can't see. If you knew where I came from, honey. But teachers, we've had presidents and governors tell us that they're going to take care of the teachers, they're going to take care of education, and it is blatant that we're the last people they consider. I mean, after the things have been settled and decided on, then they want to talk to us on the news. I'm like, whatever. What happened to the conversation about us before this all went down? I needed to be in that conversation, because I would have told them the truth. Now, I'm not a rebel rouser. I'm okay with plan B. I know I'm a healthy person. I got a healthy family. If someone has to be there in front of the kids and we're keeping classes small and I can do the distancing, I'm okay. But there's a lot of people that are not okay. And so I want to advocate, and I want to motivate, and I want to stand behind the teachers that are saying, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in a classroom. It's not safe for me and my family. And I am so good with that decision, because you have the right to make the decision for your family. It may not be as hard if we weren't knowing that we were going to have to give up hundreds of dollars in order to find the resources and get our technology working to where it needs to be. Because school districts say they're going to help us out so much, but that's not true. We're going to end up coming out of pocket, because that's how it is. But if we could just have the same compassion, consideration, and love for ourselves that we give to our students. A lot of people go to work every day and they sit behind a desk and I'm like, oh, teachers are complaining. Or they're working on cars like my husband does. We pour out everything we have. You can imagine a day for me. I'm with a group, almost 100 kids. And any day in that 100 kids, I can see a kid that's lost a mom, a kid that's lost a dad, a kid that's lost a sibling, alcoholism, parents not being there, a kid that's depressed. I mean, we got all these things going on in our classroom. So by the time at the end of the day, we are drained emotionally, physically. I can't even add 1 + 1 by the end of the day. And I'm a math teacher, by the way, high school math teacher. But no one pours it back into us. And yeah, my love language is cha-ching. But our community doesn't pour it back into us. And so this would be an awesome, did you all see that lightning? So cool. This would be an awesome opportunity. And the sun, it's like the lightning and the sun and the rain and the clouds. This would be an awesome opportunity for the community to say, we support our teachers, we support what they're doing. We don't necessarily agree with the decisions that they're making as far as staying at home, because now that puts an extra burden on us because we need to get daycare, but we support you all. We know what you do. We know you care about our kids, and we care about you. And see, that's what a protest would mean for us. That's what gathering community support means for us. It means you're empathetic to what we do. And so I don't know how I'm going to get this thing going. I just know that God has given me this huge mouth, and it's time for me to say something. So as my mama would say, and my baby girl is ready to go back in. We are in our raincoats and we're so ready to go back in. So smooches. Rosa, her name's Rosa Parks. Say smooches, smooches, Rosa. Aw. I love you. Bye-bye.